We're going to be doing our weights near the end before we do our stretches, and also just take time to do your exercises carefully. Make sure you have enough room to move around, comfortable clothes, good shoes that are tied up to kind of keep your foot from sliding too much in them. You want to have room for your toe bed, your toes to kind of stretch out nicely, not kind of scrunched up. So just make sure you drink some water before you start. You can partway through, and at the end, drink some more water, even up to a cup or two as you kind of through that next like 20-30 minutes after working out to help rehydrate, and a little more just shortly after that to really kind of get your body going, getting your blood flowing, getting your oxygen through. So really take your time to exercise and have fun. You can put fun music on if you'd like. You go a little faster or slower than I am. Just kind of the main point is to keep moving, and if it gets too tiring or you get like winded or anything, just walk around a little bit. Again, take your time, listen to what works for you. If you have where you feel short-winded or tired or anything more than normal, or you feel like you're starting to have that happen more often, be sure to check with your doctor. You don't want to wait. You want to check to see what's going on, why your energy might be so low, or why your breathing doesn't feel as strong. So again, take care of yourself, that's for sure. So we're going to just start out by tapping ahead. We're going to warm up the first few minutes. It's the body, the fluids in your body moving. It helps you to kind of stretch and reach out a little bit so you don't feel so tight. Tap the heel ahead. So again, just taking your time. And then we're going to kick ahead. So just a little kick, just like you're kicking off your shoe. Now we're going to tap to the side, so we'll just tap to the right and then left. It kind of helps your core, your stomach, hips, lower back, everything work stronger to be stronger, more steady, strengthened. So think about bending your knees a little as you tap to each side. Now we're going to step side to side. So here we're just going to go side to side. Just kind of keeping our arms low. We don't want anything too high. We wait and do more of those bigger movements when we're doing the stronger part of our workout. Just bring your arms far back as you can with the hands. Again, just listen to how you feel. Now we're going to punch across the body, so knees a little bit bent. We're just punching lightly. Don't punch quite to the end. You're just mostly crunching in the center just a little bit, and you're still warming up. You're not going too fast. You're just kind of letting your waist, hips, arms, shoulders stretch out a little bit. But again, don't overdo yet. We're just starting to get warmed up. And the last of the warm up will just be the kick back. So here, just legs just a little ways apart, about just over hip distance, and we're just pulling back and kicking back. And again, just warming up, getting the body moving. next 7-8 minutes, we're going to just work a little harder, either move a little faster or just use higher volume moves, raising our hands overhead. So here, we're going to reach overhead and get started. Great. Now we're going to punch across the body. But again, we're working a little stronger, so knees are a little bit bent. And just reach out, stop the punch just before you get to the end. So don't quite flex it all the way. Just kind of reaching, stretching each direction. Kind of crunch when you come to the center. Great. And we'll do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right in between, just gonna catch your breath. Here we're gonna do overhead reaches, and again, take your time, tighten that stomach in, just reach each direction, tap your foot. Double arms reaching up each direction. Great. Keeping the chest forward. Nice and easy. Now single arms again. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. March in place again. Next up, we're step 2 to the right, 2 to the left. So we're just going to be stepping 1, 2, and then left for 2. Right for 2, left for 2. So you can add arms. And to make it the hardest, just shoulder level. Bend those knees. Really strengthen your core, your waist, your lower back, hips, thighs. So again, nice and easy. You can always change it back if it feels sore in your shoulders at all. So again, just listen to how you feel. Bend those knees. We'll do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 to the right and left. March in place again. So again, just kind of catch our breath again. So now we're going to do it just like we're jumping rope. So we're going to think about little hops just onto your toes, or you could do little hops if you'd like, just like you're jumping rope. So you're bending your knees slightly. So just do little hops. If you get tight, you can always do a little step instead. So again, just as long as you're comfortable. do about 8 counts more. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place again. Next, we're going to step side to side. So stepping to the right, left, right. So you can swing your arms too. Bend to a deeper bend if you'd like, or just those nice little hops, swinging your arms if you'd like. We'll do 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place again. So next we're going to do our left leg ahead, right leg back, landing on the toes. Weight at the chest is kind of over the knee. So there's barely any weight on that back foot. We're reaching up and touch, reach. And 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Now, right leg ahead, landing on that left toe. Weight is again over that knee, reaching out and crunch. And 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place again. Next one we're going to do, we're going to balance with our chest, upper body facing forward. We're going to tap our left toe to the side, reach up toward the left. So instead of head or turning, keep your body straight forward. You're really going to work along this side of your abs and the hip, and just bring the knee up and crunch. 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. So again, go to the other side. Balance your weight on this leg. Tap the left toe out. Reaching up kind of to the side, and keep your body straight. Forward and crunch and reach. More for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place again. Next one's great for our waist torso. So here, bending your knees, we're going to do uppercuts. So think of the movement only from the waist up. So we're going to bring the arm up, forward, bring that elbow back, bring the other arm forward. Great. Kind of bend your knees a little more, tightening the stomach, lower body, and just punch, 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 punch. Great. We'll do 8 more. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March in place again. So again, that bending the knees, tightening the stomach really works your whole core, strengthens through the lower back even, punches all through your arms and shoulders, tightening. Great. So now we're going to grab our lightest weight. We're just going to do a tiny bit here with the weights. So here, we're going to bend our left leg. We're just going to raise and lower. Raise and lower. Raise and lower. Raise. So you can just be with your toe on the floor, lifting up with each one. And now we'll switch right leg, left side again. Tighten that stomach. One more. Great. Now we're going to reach forward. So here again, just nice and easy, bending forward and just lifting that back leg. Now we'll do the right leg, and again, nice and easy. Now we're just going to, we're going to do a squat and then bring it forward and then raise up and back down. So a squat, we're going to bring it forward, back, over, down. So forward as you squat, back, overhead, back, forward, back, overhead, back, forward, back, overhead, back, forward with the squat, back, overhead, back, maybe 2 more if you can, and 1 more. Great. So here, we're going to do a lunge forward, and we're going to bring the arms forward. So we're going to do it a little bit more easy on our hips. So legs as far apart as you can go comfortably. So you're kind of the toe is where your weight is, and knee ahead, and you're just gonna go down and up, down. Or you can punch forward and back, or raise up and back. Okay, now we're gonna switch, right one ahead, left one back. So again, you can do either way, forward and back. Or you can punch forward, back. So forward, back. One more raise, and back. Great. I'm going to set the weights down for a minute. We're just going to cool down, and then we'll do the weights next. So here, we're just going to kick ahead. Step side to side, so just to the right and left, right, left. Great. And now we'll do the kick back. So here, we're going to be just a little farther than hip distance, or barely, wherever you're more comfortable. Reach out, and we're just going to pull back, kick back lightly. We're just letting our body cool down a little. Heart rate isn't going to be quite as strong, as heavy, but just still going good, but just kind of cooling it down a little. Also, it lets the blood pump and not pool behind our valves, so it really works better overall. And now We're just gonna tap our heel ahead, so nice and easy again. Still take those nice deep breaths. Don't hold your breath throughout your workout. It really keeps all that oxygen going through your whole body and up to your brain, to the tips of your fingers and toes, pumping that blood with the oxygen. And now we're going to tap the toes ahead. So just tap. And we'll just march in place. And here again, just take your time. We're going to do the weights first. Then we'll do some stretching. So we've been working our abs the whole time. We'll do a little bit more strengthening of our abs as we're doing our weights. Breathing in and out really works the abs that whole time. Works from the inside out. Really gets the your lymphatic, your blood system, all that blood and oxygen, everything to work and go through your whole body. So we'll grab our weights now. I'm going to do the heavier weight. I've only been doing 5s or 3s. We'll just do the 10s if you can, or 12, depending on how heavy. We're keeping these weights closer to our body so they're safer on our shoulders and body, hands and everything. So we're going to bend our knees. Again, pick that weight that's hard enough to make you work at it, but not so much that you can't do the bicep curls or the overhead single presses. So we're going to breathe out, going up, flat wrist, and coming down. So keeping the arm to the wrist just nice and straight. So from the side, you're bending your knees, breathe out, breathe in. Nice and flat wrist, not curling it up at the top like that, just keeping it nice and flat. We'll do 4 more if you can, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. And now if you want to change, you can do like a hammer and do a few more if you'd like. If you feel already out of breath a little, just kind of walk around a teeny bit or move or grab a lighter weight and just do a few more if you can. So again, just taking your time, breathing out and in, breathing out and in, breathing out and in. So again, you want to you can turn it again to regular. I can't do more that way because you want to be where you're just barely getting those last ones up and you need that break. So again, take your time. The next is just a deadlift. So our knees are a little bit bent. We're just reaching down and up. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. Deep breath in and breathe out. Deep breath in, breathe out. So you're kind of keeping them close to your body, close to the ankles or top of the shoe. So your hips are going back. So breathe out. Coming up, breathe in, going down, breathe out, going up, and going down. So you can do a number of these. I don't do this one till I'm tired or it kind of starts to hurt a little, because then it will hurt a little in my back. So I just do it till I feel like I've got a few good ones. Tightening the stomach as we raise up works really well. Next we're going to do last one with a heavier weight. So we're going to breathe out, going up, in, coming down, out, going up, in, coming down. So bend those knees. And I can't do the heavy weight with my left arm, so keep doing them nice and slow. Breathe out, going up, in, coming down, out, going up, in, coming down, going up, down, out, going up, in, coming down. So again, you listen to your body. Only go as far as you're comfortable. You can do both at the same time. Again, just breathing out, going up, and coming down. I can't do any more. So do some more. I can tell I haven't been doing them for a while, so just do as many as you're comfortable. Keep that breathing going. Don't hold your breath when you're doing weights. You really want to be breathing each time, not going too far. So So we're gonna grab our littler 5 pound or 3, whatever you'd like, but 5 if you can. Some can do 8. We're keeping these just a little farther from the body or in an angle that's a little heavier feeling when you're doing it. So again, take your time. We're going to do the tricep kickback. So we did the front of the arm with the biceps. Now we're doing the 3 muscles behind the triceps, behind your upper arm. Bending your knees, elbows in, and you're just breathing out, going up, and in, coming down. So don't jerk it at the bottom or the top. Just nice and easy. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Again, nice and easy. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. If you do a couple more, go ahead. Elbows are up as far as you comfortably can and back. Kind of helps to remind ourselves to kind of push them up just that tiny bit farther. So again, do as many as you can till you feel like you can't quite get that last one out. And it just really does help your bones to get stronger, less porous, more density, using the mineral to be stronger in your body, strength, and then also your muscles. They kind of tear teeny bit. They kind of need that time in between to regrow and be stronger and thicker. So you want to do the weights at least 3 to 4 times a week. A day in between is really good to have to let your bone muscle heal and regrow more, to refill in. So it's really nice to have like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and then come back on Monday again. So try not to go more than 2 or 3 days in between. So just take your time. So the next one we're going to do is like a fly. So your arms are just a little bit bent. Just going to raise them up and out, just like bird's wings. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Any pain in one side, just go up a little ways if you'd like, or don't even raise with that arm. You can do it separately for just a couple. So again, listen to how you feel. Breathe in, breathe out, tighten the stomach. Breathe in, breathe out. As you lift, breathe in, coming down. Breathe out, breathing in. Great. Do as many as you're comfortable. If it's hard on your shoulder arm anywhere, sometimes just straight out with a flat arm, just nice and straight, instead of the fly. You've got the bent arms, bringing it in. So again, you just kind of listen to what your body feels like doing, and lift carefully, taking your time, no pain. You can be tired, you can feel like, I can't lift that 1 more inch, but you don't want pain, either burning or sharp pain at all. So really listen to your body. The next is we're going to do is we're just going to do straight arm back. So that's just back and forward, back. You're feeling your shoulders to your wrists and hands, pressing back gently. Great. Knees just again a little bit bent. And then we'll finish up with 1 more. Here, just together and apart. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Knees bent, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. These might be a little tiring already because we did it when we were doing some of our other exercises. Great, so really good job. So there's also other things you can do, like you can do like rolls with the wrists. You can do lifting up and down, flat wrist, just kind of dropping from the wrist hand down. Or you can lift up, raising it from neutral up a little instead of down. So again, just helps your whole body. You can also do shoulder rolls, hanging onto the heavier weights, or even these ones. and then back up to the ears, forward, down as far as you can go, back, up, forward, down, back. It's amazing when you do it slower and with a little more definition, like a little bit more like you're stretching it all the way around, how much better it loosens up your back, your neck, your shoulders, everything. So really good to do. We're going to finish up with some standing stretches, and next week on Tuesday I plan to do more floor work with the mat. Still warm up, we're standing up, maybe a little bit shorter, maybe only 6-7 minutes, cool down, and then going right to the mat for the floor work. So you get a lot of your workout now when you're standing up. Even like standing up, just feel how it is when you go to the right, how your body has to keep you lined up, pulling that stomach in, left, now. So you're doing your ab work along your obliques, all your abs, your lower back, just by staying in that straight line. Also when you bring in your knees, and like those punches, we're punching, you're using your whole core. So we did all our really good core work during the exercise. Really good as you're doing your lunges and weights to just bend your knees, tighten that stomach a little, and do each one. So you're really amping it up. We'll do some more zoning ones kind of on our abs on Tuesday next week. So here what we're going to do, we're going to do some stretches. Left one ahead, right one back. We're just going to lower down, and you're bringing this hip forward a little so your upper body is more upright. So you can stay here, or arms overhead. You can feel it a tiny bit more. If it's hard to do, just out to the side, but still with the hip coming forward, give that nice stretch in the front, the psoas muscle. It gets tight when we sit so much and aren't standing up as straight. So now we're going to come up. Now our left, opposite one. Left one back, right one ahead. Bend those knees, kind of bringing this hip forward a little. So again, you'll feel that nice stretch here in the front, right up through. You're going to keep the arms out sides for balance, or up overhead. You can maybe feel it a little more, but again, listen to you and how you feel. Again, you're just pressing the hip a little so you feel that stretch there. Great, relax. Now we're going to bring our right foot ahead. And so it's just kind of ahead enough that you feel like you can pull that heel back a little. Your weight is back here as your hips kind of press back on this leg. And then bring your chest up. And then you'll feel it more right along the back of that leg. Right on down the back. Pulling those toes up toward you. You feel it a little more. Great. Now we'll switch. Left one ahead. Bending this back one, kind of pulling the toe back, and then lift up your chest a little. You'll feel that stretch right on the back of that leg. You can just kind of bring the chest up a little to get that nice stretch behind that leg. Relax back, great. So your Achilles tendons in the back, kind of when you're walking a lot or hiking, they can get a little tight or not stretch as well. Same with the muscle in front. It can get tight from sitting, not moving as much. So kind of doing those muscles that you can feel tighten up or hurt if you do exercise and then don't do it for a long time, then you exercise. So just kind of our steps warming up, our steps side to side, the lunges nice and easy. All those things are kind of helping them to stretch and strengthen and feel much better when we're working out. So really good idea. So we're going to just stretch right overhead as far as you're comfortable. And then we're going to go to the other side. Again, kind of pushing your hip out a little bit. And do that again. Do one side. So you can think of stretching out more, reaching over, or pressing the hip out with it. Just a little. It isn't much. You really want to listen and not go too far. Back up immediately if you have any pain, and then just go as far as you're comfortable. And relax, great. So now we're going to do a forward bend. Knees are a little bit bent, and you're just going to come down with the hands kind of toward the shoe
toward the toes, just anywhere close, but not way out. You want it kind of closer to your body a little bit. Now just letting your arms hang gently. And then here when we roll up, we'll bring our hands, fingertips facing in just above the knees. We're going to bend our knees and we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Great, that feels really good. Just a few shoulder rolls and then forward. And two, as we're sitting at the computer, we're looking at our phone a lot, our neck kind of gets sore. So we're going to drop our ear toward our right shoulder. Hand on that same side just gently presses. And you can straighten your straight arm a little bit more. Now drop the ear toward that other shoulder, hand on that same side. Straighten your straight arm a little bit. And relax back. Also just even looking up, shoulders coming back, looking up toward the ceiling. And relax back. We'll do that one more time. Shoulders coming back, elbows, shoulders back, look up towards the ceiling. And relax back. It kind of gets that stiffness. So instead of being bent over, hopefully it'll help us to feel a little straighter, a little stronger, loosen up that achiness. Great. So we're going to take a couple breaths to end. So deep breath in, reach up, and breathe out. Coming forward with the shoulders. Deep breath in, reach up, back just a little bit, and breathe out. Deep breath in. And breathe out. Just breathe that air out. So just relaxing. So through the day, take your time. You might want to stretch the shoulders a little more. You might want to just shake your hands, feet, just kind of let that out. You can even hop a little to kind of loosen up, to let your body relax. So just any way you can, getting that blood, your lymphatic fluid to flow, oxygen all through, and blood to work better in your body, kind of loosen up, feel like you're kind of letting go of that tightness, kind of your legs, behind your knees, everywhere is kind of just loosening up, kind of get your body feeling better. So enjoy the day, and thank you for joining today. Bye.